Hi, Bipolar Scrapbooking. As you can see, I got a Conure, okay? And he is amazing, amazing. He's 5 months old, he's molting, and I bought him from Petco, or actually not Petco, PetSmart. And they only had him for a month. So he went to them when he was 2.5 months or 3 months, and now he's 5 months old. And I this is not my first time having a bird. He's a small kind of parrots, and I've had lovebirds, and I raised them, hand tamed, and raised them. But this one's different. He's actually, he definitely has his own little attitude, and he's very funny. Oh my goodness. He's very funny. I've only had him for less than a week. Today's Tuesday. I've had him for 4 days. And I can't believe how smart he is. Every time I walk away and he can't see me, I feel he's calling for me. He loves his attention. I don't want him to think that he's got me underneath his little claw. But we're in the meeting you, the greet stage still. And it's obvious, he's a nipper, he's young, and he does his biting. He's young. I don't just let him bite me. I basically have done a lot of research, and they say, the one I like the most is, they say, if he tries to even nip you, you say, ouch, you close it, you walk away. And he calls, but I'm ignoring it. And then I do come back after a while, after he stopped doing the calling me, then I'll come back and I'll tell him, are you going to nip me again? Be nice. Be nice. Be good to me. And then I'll open it up, and I do open it. And I'll go like this. I have a little treat, and his treat is actually the millet. I'm not, you know, I have seen a lot of people leave millet in the cage, but if you really look at what it says, the packaging, it does say treat. So I'm not gonna leave a rope of treats in a cage. Um, and he works for that millet, and he does eat. I mean, I'm very lucky because at the store where I bought him, they were giving him only seeds. And I didn't feel too comfortable with just seeds. I mean, I had a hamster, and I didn't feed him just his pellets and alfalfa, I didn't just give him that. I gave him a variety. Boy, that hamster was something. It was a nice, strong hamster. It wasn't fat. He was strong. And the best hamster I've ever had. I raised hamster. But this is what I give my bird. It's this. And it's really good. And he loves it. He loves it like it's no tomorrow. Well, the reason I got here is because I've only had him for 4 days. I don't know if it's my own parrot that does this. And because every bird is different, okay? Of the same breed. Every bird is different, though. Mine, I noticed me trying to get him, for me to get closer to him and closer to my finger without biting me. I realized every single time I touch my bird, I wash my hands before I go to Twinkle Toes. His name is Twinkle Toes. Before I go to Twinkle Toes, I wash my hands, and then I'll go to him and I'll try. He'll do a little bite or a nip, and I go away. But I wash my hands again, okay? So I've done so many washing my hands that they get raw. So I use coconut oil, and I'll put it on my hand and wait for it to absorb into my skin. Well, at one point there, he was calling me, and I went over to him, and he looked very receptive, like, okay, I'm gonna be nice, and I'm not gonna nip you, all right? I'm gonna be nice, and I had a treat. So I said, okay. So I open it up, and I have the treat, and I'm just trying to bring it forward more away from him, so he has to stretch out and maybe grab onto my finger. So as I'm doing that, I know for them to get up on your finger, he uses his beak to hold on to make sure it's nice and sturdy. That I do know. My lovebirds did the same thing. And so when he was doing that, he wasn't getting on, and he wasn't biting. I could feel his tongue. So he wasn't biting. He was licking my whole finger. And then I would relax my hand, and I would go like this, and he started licking my whole hand. I was like, that's so weird. That's so odd. He was licking the coconut oil I had on my hand. And now he's not afraid of my hands. They taste so good. And then I realized, wow, this is really cool, but I've never heard of letting your bird have some coconut oil, or if it was safe. Well, I read, and the only coconut oil I use is virgin. It's organic, cold press coconut oil, virgin. And because I don't color my hair, I use natural products in my hair. Not even products, I actually rinse my hair. I have my own rosemary bush, so I'll steam it, and I use that rosemary water to go into my hair, and I can't tell you how awesome it is. And so I use my coconut oil because I use it also for my teeth. I do pulling, so I don't brush my teeth. I drink coffee every day. I don't brush my teeth. I'll probably get the grit off, and I'll do the swooshing. I'll do the pulling while I'm bathing or taking a shower. And while I'm pulling the whole time taking a shower, it takes about, after coming out of the shower, drying yourself, putting coconut oil all over yourself, it's already like 12-15 minutes. Then you just spit it all out. Not in the sink. If anybody's going to do coconut pulling with your teeth, don't spit it in your sink. Please don't do that. Spit it into a cup, and you could actually keep that cup for a good 2-3 days before you could throw it away. Because believe it or not, the coconut oil will get, because of the bacteria in your mouth, it will grow nasty shit. And how do I know that? Because by accident, I had left it there for almost 5 days where I would keep using it. Ugh. So I've been paying attention, okay, 2 to 3 days, and it all depends on what you've eaten, how dirty your mouth is. Okay, so I thought I'd let you know that, and I did read up on the coconut oil, and it's actually okay. It's healthy, as a matter of fact. It's very healthy, and you can only do very, very little a month. Not a day, not a week, not every other week, but a month. If you have, my experience only, I'm speaking, if you have a very picky eater, as far as like vegetables or certain food, just get that oil and try rub a little bit on those vegetables, and he actually will lick it and sometimes get some of that vegetable oil in its mouth and eats it. Okay, so just an idea. I'm just throwing an advice out there. Hopefully it works for you. And he's become a lot more social with me. And I thought I'd share that with you. And love, love. Wish me luck. Read it up. Guys, read it up. It's okay. Just read it up. Too much is diarrhea, which isn't that great. But read how much they say the very tip of a teaspoon, very tip of it, a month. That's what I think. I think I read that. A month. I wouldn't want to continue doing this all the time. Just, oh yeah, another thing, coconut oil. While he's licking it, his beak is getting conditioned because he allows me to get closer to him and I can put my hand onto his little feet, okay? I'm able to touch his legs. He'll let me touch his leg, and I already have coconut oil on my fingers, so I'm actually rubbing it on his little legs. So that's pretty cool. Thought I'd let you know that, and I'll give you an update on how it goes day to day. Love, love. Bye bye. Oh, his name is Twinkle Toes, and I have a Gmail for him and a YouTube, and it's called Twinkle Toes Day by Day, but it's D2D. Twinkle Toes D2D. Twinkle Toes Day by Day. Day to day. Sorry. Love you.